I am recording. What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of From Pennies to Power. We show the true potential of the cardboard pennies we'd like to purchase. Got some Pauper Commander with some basically new commanders all around because we decided to go with that route. So, as per usual, what we're going to do is we're going to jump right into it. We're going to go around the table, state who you are. If you want to promote anything, more than welcome to do so. And then from there, say who you are playing, and talk about that commander real quick, and then we will randomize it 4 times and get the game going. So we'll start with you, Drew, whenever you're ready.
I am Scooby Drew. You can pretty much find me as Scooby Drew everywhere. Now that the holidays are getting here and I have more time to just be at home and relax, gonna work on some more commander dioramas, including Chris, your
I will love you if you do.
Tago one, and really aside from that, nothing else to push other than I'm really excited that Wizards finally printed me a card with meddling youths.
Yeah, it's all good. That's great. Everything they've been doing lately. I'm excited. Get that loaded up. All right, down to you, Stan.
I'm Stein. I'm not playing a new commander, but I'm playing a new deck list. As I'm known for playing competitive Zada, but I've decided let's try non-combat Zada. It just might be a little interesting. We'll just see how it works.
I'm so excited to
And
see
I'll
this.
And I went ahead and put my link tree in chat. So if you want to check anything out there, maybe the Artist Proof Discord server might be cool.
Yes, and Artist Proofs, Stein is big with the Artist Proofs, so y'all only want to look at any Artist Proofs, definitely reach out to Stein because got those solid connects and the whatnots. All right, over to you, Hip. What do you got?
I want to say, before I say anything else, that I enjoy the Jumpstart 2022 mountain art. That's one of my favorite newer mountain arts. I think it's newer.
That's actually not... So that's actually
Super
not the original
old.
jump. Yeah, it's not originally Jumpstart 22. It was actually, there's a M20 promo set that did the basic lands, and it's the only set with all the Planeswalker symbols on them. So the M22 is actually
you
reprint.
have the Planeswalker one on there, the Planeswalker symbol on there. Nice. In any case, this is a Hamza deck, and it is not sleeved. And I don't know what's in it except for the hand that I looked at and Hamza, because Chris just kind of threw it together.
Yep.
He mailed it to me, and I decided, oh, okay, sweet. Thanks. I'm not going to look at this deck, and I'm just going to play it with zero knowledge of what it contains. And even my initial 7 seems fine. So right now I know what 8 of the cards are, and I don't know what 92 of them are. I'm assuming 20 to 30 of the ones remaining in the deck might be lands.
There should be at least some lands in there. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that because I've done that before. I literally have built decks and forgot the lands before.
Well, hopefully this isn't one of those times. And I'm looking forward to having some fun. Looks pretty cool.
Hell yeah. In addition to sending over the deck to that, I built this deck. It's Gandalf, Friend of the Shire, or it can be swapped out for Murmuring Mystic if you want to make it a little more, quote, powerful. I built this for EB Shine because we were going through a bunch of bulk that he got, and he's like, I really want to build Gandalf, and I'm like, sure, I'll do it. And I just did it as a random surprise. So I'm trying it out as well. I threw it together. I finished it last night. And I have not goldfished it once, so we're gonna see how she rolls. All right, time to randomize. 2, 3, and last one is 4. All right, that will be our order. So Stein, whenever you are good to go, you can start us off.
Okay. Well, good luck. Have fun, everyone. I'll begin my draw. What did I draw? Okay. I think let's just start off with a snow-covered mountain. And I think I'll turn the snow-covered mountain into a spear spewer.
Well, already good start.
We'll get the party started here. And I'll pass turn.
All right, I'm going to untap and find out what this card is. And then I'm going to play a forest. Are these snow forests or are they
No,
just
they're
forests?
regular forests.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna tap that snow forest, regular forest, and I'm gonna play Findhorn Elves with it, and then I'm gonna pass my turn.
Alright, draw. I'm gonna do an island tap for a witching well. It will ETB. I will scry 2. I will put, unfortunately, both at the bottom, Merchant Scroll and Muddle the Mixture, because I need lands. I will pass the turn after that.
All right. Draw. I feel awful about this, but I guess I'll just ice tunnel and pass. And no turn 1 play like the rest of y'all.
Yep.
Or is they were allowed to turn one place?
No turn 1
I'll
for
begin my
you.
turn then.
Your go side.
I will play this other mountain. And I will tap these 2, play this fire diamond.
Having a damn good start over there.
And that's comes in tapped. With that, I will pass turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna untap and I will draw this card.
Yeah, Hippa made me envious with his ramp, so I had to ramp also.
Quite fair.
Gotta do it. Gotta have the ramp. I'm gonna play a Thriving Heath, which taps for white, and I'm gonna name another color, which will be green, of course. And
Bold choice. Bold choice.
It's a
Bold
bold move,
choice.
Are you
Cotton.
sure you don't want it to? Are you sure you just want to tap for black?
The option is there.
I mean, I wanted to tap for black, probably. If I'm being honest, but I think I have to say green right now
Hmm.
at this juncture of the game.
It's fair. It is
Um,
early.
And then I'm gonna. Do you have any creatures, Scooby?
I have no creatures on board.
In a very unselesnya-like fashion, I'm gonna go to combat with my mana dork and swing it at you for 1, and then I'll
I
pass
will.
my turn.
Take the 1.
Alright, I will untap. I'm going to draw. Do an island. I will tap 2, and I will do Moment of Truth. Look at the top 3, put 1 in my hand, 1 in the graveyard, and 1 at the bottom. Bottom, hand, and then the bin will be shore up. And I will then pass the turn.
Alrighty. Tap. Draw. Bump, and I will pass turn.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to tap the Spear and do 1 damage to all of us,
Boop.
including myself.
It has begun.
Fantastic.
I will play this mountain. I'll tap here and here and play a Hedron Crawler. Then I will tap here and play this Airborne Flamesmith.
Someone's got a good curve right now.
Are we trying to figure out what the? Are we trying to get what here? Are you starting to get here what the non-combat Zada's doing?
Yep. It's kind of like, it
Um,
feels like it could be like a Burgee Storm where like you just mill the table down with his life total like crazy.
It could do that. With that, I will pass her.
Okay, I'm gonna untap, and I will draw this card. Okay, I'm starting to see from the cards that I'm drawing the idea that Chris had with this deck, and I'm very about it.
Hamza, I built an EDH, Artisan, and PDH. So I've built it in literally every variant possible. I love it so much. But
Oh,
it's a
wow.
giant elephant.
Yeah, I was just posting about that elephant show too. So yeah, perfect.
That's why I think that's what partially like made me choose Hamza, because it was like in the back end without me even knowing.
Yeah, that must have like sparked it.
Sparked something. Yep.
Here, I'm gonna tap this forest, and I'm gonna play Thirsting Roots. I'm gonna search my library for a basic land card. I'm gonna try not to look at too many cards because I don't want to spoil too much stuff for myself. But I'm just gonna grab this Plains. I'll play that for turn, and a lot of units over here. With that Hedron Crawler. Okay.
Are you sure you want to look for land? You don't want to proliferate?
The option is there.
I am gonna want to proliferate, just not
right
right
now.
this instant. Not quite yet. I do want to proliferate. You're not wrong. I don't want it to hang on to that. I've had it since my opening hand, but I need to keep hitting my land drops. Can't be dishonoring green like that. I think I'm here. I am gonna just have to pass it right along.
Right. Untap, draw. I will do island, and I will tap 2 for a silver mirror, and I will then just pass the turn after that.
Andy, your turn, Chris. I'm gonna flash in Obira.
Yep. Booby dooby Byra.
See, Scooby, since you're playing Obara, kind of helps the Zada plan out.
Yeah, exactly. 7. Move to combat. Let's poke you for 2, Stein.
Me? I'm not doing
Yeah.
anything.
Not yet.
I guess I'm taking 2.
7, 8. What do we want to? I'll go ahead and clean up phase, discard, siphon mine, and
Ooh,
pass turn.
siphon mine. Interesting.
Well, on your end step, I will tap the Spear Spirit. No, we're all going to take 1.
Yep. Boop.
And I'll begin my turn. I will play this sandy little mountain here.
I love the art on that mountain so much.
Yeah, it's my favorite. For the snow-covered stuff.
Yep. 100%.
Tap 1, 2, 3. And I'll play this Spike Shot Goblin. And let's see, do I want to do anything else? What we got out here? What we got out here? I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing this Flamesmith at Scooby.
All right. Blue black. Flash and fairy duelist.
Ooh, not bad.
So everyone loses
Loses.
a life.
Yep.
Give your Flamesmith -2/-0, and then declare duelist as a blocker.
In response, I'm gonna pay 1, 2, and I'm gonna Gimli's Fury, the Flamesmith. On cast, everyone's gonna take 1.
What does Gimli's Fury do?
Gives creature +2 +3 +2.
The buff.
Yep.
And if it's legendary, it gets trample too, but it's not legendary, so.
I have a feeling this is going to be a short game.
With that, I will pass turn.
All right. I'm going to, as you move to your end step, tap for a green and a white, I guess. And I'm going to cast Feat of Resistance on my Findhorn Elves and give it a +1/+1 counter. I thought that was green because it was very dark. I'm going to give it a +1/+1 counter and give it protection from black. I don't know. Doesn't matter. And then I'll go to my turn and tap up, keep, draw.
Maybe I was trying to save Grimly's Fury for the spike shot gremlin to do some goblin to do some stuff.
I you know what? I'm sure you were.
Yeah.
But
it's a good use for the time being.
I'm gonna tap a white and a green, and I'm gonna cast Dusk Shell Crawler. When I ETBs, I'll put a +1/+1 counter. Target creature targeting Dusk Shell Crawler. Says each creature I control with a +1/+1 counter on it has trample. And then I'm gonna pass my turn.
Untap, draw. I'm just gonna pay 4 and crack my witching well to draw 2 cards.
Hey Chris,
Yes.
if I took a hole punch to every single card in this deck and I slapped all the cards around a key ring, would you be offended?
No. If that's 100% yours now, you do whatever you fancy.
I'm thinking about it.
T-Expanse.
I've been wanting to
But
do that
then
with
you're
the deck for
then
a
it's
while.
marked.
Yeah.
Then it's
And people
marked.
know.
So technically, it would make it an illegal deck.
but also, this is like next level avoiding a deck box your card tipping over is filling everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, how am I gonna spill my cards everywhere if they're all keychained together?
T-Expanse pass turn. Oh no! Then you put it around a lanyard so you can carry your deck even more fancy and really show it off.
Yeah,
No,
and
you
let
put it
the
on.
cards all get
No,
all
you
nice
put it on a
stuff.
chain and wear the chain around
Ooh.
your neck.
ooh,
There we go.
ooh, there's the money.
Okay, now we're thinking.
Gold chain.
It is
Move
called
to-
Pennies to Power for a reason.
Combat. I'm gonna poke Chris for 2.
I will take 2.
And then I'm gonna go ahead second main Helmar Depth. Try 3 or peak top 3. Yeah, let's stack it like that. And then I will pass turn.
On your end step, I'm gonna tap the Spear, doing 1 damage to everyone.
Boop.
Yeah,
Ouch,
get my
my
turn.
life total.
I'm gonna tap 1 and 2. I'm gonna cycle this desert. Okay.
Fine, I'm looking at your Zada, what's happening over here, and I'm just like, oh, this is just better Orcish artilleries.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Zada.
There he is.
There she is.
Oh, true shit. Yep. It's.
True.
I wanted to go Zaddy Daddy. That's why.
Zada, the best goblin mama.
Oh yes. Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Is Zada good?
Is Zada Gucci? Yeah.
No Selesnian counter spells here, my friend.
I think you have a lapse
I'm-
of certainty in the deck, so you might actually have one.
Well, not at this current time.
I'm gonna move to combat.
Yep.
I'm gonna tap this flame, and I'm gonna tap these 2, and they're gonna go at Chris since Scoop wants to like flash in fanciness over
Yep,
there. So
That's fair. I will take 3.
I thought it was non-combat Zada. This is false advertising.
Yep, someone's already cheating. Come on.
It's still just little pokes.
Yeah,
After that, I'll
exactly.
pass turn.
Yeah.
Not 1,000 damage on turns 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Not really combat. It's just little bugs.
The deck is called Death by 1,000 Red Hot Needles.
Yep.
Oh yeah, naturally.
A bunch of really hot pokes. Facebook post
Fire.
I'm done with my
2023.
turn.
Aggressive Facebook pokes.
Yep.
Are you passing, Stein?
I guess
Alright.
you didn't hear me. Sorry.
No, we were too busy joking around. All right, I'm gonna untap and draw this card. Chris, how many lands do you think you put in here, buddy?
34, 35?
Oh God, where are
Yep.
they all?
They might be up. You should just straight up bridge shuffle it, 'cause I think that it's in the pocket right now. Because knowing the
be,
way that
could
I
be.
ship
I don't
things
have
out,
any cards that shuffle
put-
them. Though.
I put everything like in a stack, like all the lands in a row, and then the rest of it. I may have done that when I shipped it out to you.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to cast Hamza and eventually try to get more things with counters on them, and then cast some stuff that will dig through the deck a bit. And by in-game mechanics, will move cards in the deck around. But for now, I'm gonna pass.
So Hip, I got a little note for you. So if you're struggling to find lands, this list only runs 28 lands.
That's okay. I have my PDH deck, Displaced Dinosaurs, has like 23.
And it does
But-
work.
I haven't looked at this deck literally at all,
Yeah.
except when I grabbed that land earlier. And
Well, I'm saying
Perhaps I
I'm
should
not
shuffle
missing
more.
land drop. If I would have played the desert, I would have not missed the land drop this entire game.
Peregrine Drake and Staunch Throne God, so I become the Monarch. Bum, ba-da-da, dun. I will then pass the turn and draw for the Monarch.
Oh, all right.
So come and get it. Come take my crown.
With your big butts.
Yep.
All right. Draw island. Yeah, I do kind of want that monarch. That feels nice.
I do have the Drake in the air.
You do have a drake in the air. That's a point. I need the land seduced. Actually, no, we don't need to do that. That's fine. We'll get there other ways. Hip, I haven't poked you yet, so I'm gonna poke you for 2 in the air.
we'll take 2. Is it your commander?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go ahead and 2 in a black during my second main for Latchkey Fairy for the prowl cost.
Yep.
So everyone else loses a life. And I will draw a card. And then I will pass turn after that.
On your end step, I'm going to poke everyone for 1.
Yep. Boop.
All right, we'll begin my turn. What is this? Okay.
It's the best thing to hear. What is this?
Well, because I added a few cards in here, like when I made some changes, like earlier today. I'm just like, oh, okay, that's what that card did. I'm going to tap 1 and play Crimson Wisp targeting Zada.
Oh, yeah.
On cast, Flame Smith is going to do 1 damage to everyone. And I will be drawing 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will play land for turn. Do that to make it easier. Yep.
Like plays like that make Zada just like feel like it's a rare or a mythic. But it's like, nah. just a common.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or a mana geyser.
Okay.
Friendly 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I think it's 5.
11 lands tapped right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
So let me bring up the tracker here. There's a flame smith trigger also on that cast.
Yep.
So everyone's going to take for 1 for that. Okay.
Cast
do
turn,
I
take
wanna
11
do
damage
this?
to mana bird. Got it.
Yup.
Good play style.
It's the power play.
Let's go ahead and use 1. And I'm going to Titan Strength targeting Zada. So I have 5 Scry 1 triggers. And everything is +3/+1. Let me actually make a token here just in case we need it.
Yeah.
How do I draw on this?
Edit token at the top.
Oh, that's what it is.
And then
Okay.
it'll pop up the window.
Ow.
Yep.
Actually, let me erase it and I'll keep it the counter. A token, and let me do a
Like how the yeah.
and a token for that. Sorry, I'm not done it this way. Toughness.
Just spelled
So,
tough to
got
deal
counter.
with. Toof.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and resolve my scry triggers.
Yep.
Scry the top card. I want to bottom that. Move to bottom. That's 1. This next one, I will bottom that. That's 2 so far. I will do number 3. In response to that, so I still have 2 more triggers for scrying.
Mhm.
With that on the stack, I'm going to go ahead and use 2 of my mana. Wrong way. And use cast Fist of Flame, which will trigger Flamesmith. And I will draw 5 cards. I'll draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has also made things difficult for Fist of Flames. So I drawn 5 before, so this is 6. So I have to assign those. I will just put counters on here to keep track of that. 6. That has to be the last. So 7. The flame thing will be 8. The spike goblin will be 9. And Zada will be 10. This is for the Fist of Flame. I still have 2 more scry triggers, so I'm going to go and resolve that in the next one. That can be bottom. And my last one. That can also be bottom. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn 6. This can go away now. Okay. I will use 2 mana, cast Ancestral Aid, which will trigger the Flamesmith. Everyone's gonna take 1. All my creatures are gonna get +2/+0 and first strike, and also create a treasure token. So
That's a
put
very good
this
saga
here.
card.
So I create 5 treasures. Yeah, it's the same thing as in
Oh.
Sudden Breakthrough from was it Khaled? It was the school one. Cool set.
Strixhaven.
Yes, Strixhaven, yep. So I have 5 treasures here. I will.
It's just insane.
Pay 2. And I'll play Antagonizing targeting Zada. So all my creatures are going to get +4/+3. And there's a trigger on the Flamesmith. So everyone's going to take 1 again. Okay. I will now. So right now the Goblin is a 18-19 power.
Yep.
I will
Roughly.
use 1 of my mana and tap the Goblin to do 19 damage to Scoop.
Just a casual 19 damage throw on P6.
Response. I'm gonna go ahead and discard Fairy Macrame and just hit 2 cards in your graveyard and then die.
What does it do?
You just discard 2 cards in your bin, I think.
I exile 2 target cards in your graveyard, but it don't matter.
Ha! Take that, Stein.
Yeah. Got there.
You.
Just do the last 2. Because nothing has flashback. Okay. So I will now use the remaining red. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and tap the Speed Spirit to do 1 damage to everyone.
Yep.
I will now pay 3 and play Treacherous Blood targeting Zada. So all my creatures are going to untap. And they also get Trample now.
Oh.
So they have Trample.
And Triample. Oh no.
I will tap 1 and tap the Spike Goblin to do 1 damage to Hip. So actually, it's doing 18 damage to Hip.
Yeah, 18 to hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1 doesn't sound correct. Isn't it gonna do 20? Because you just did 19 to Scoop with it.
No, because it just because I didn't increase his power at all.
All right, so you're super dead.
Yeah, but you
you're
did.
Super
Oh,
dead.
well, 19 then. Yeah, I'm at -2.
Okay.
I have. Let's go ahead and tap the Crawler, Floated Colorless, and I'm going to tap the Spear Spirit to do 1 damage to everyone.
Yep.
Press.
Boop.
I will use 2 of my treasures and the Floating Colorless to play Price of Loyalty targeting Zada, which will untap all my creatures again.
Yep. It will.
And also get +2/+0 because I use a treasure to cast it. So untap.
And I will take a couple more damage.
I use a treasure here, and tap this Goblin to do 21 damage to
to moi.
Chris.
Well, that was ouchie. Okay, well, Zada won on turn 6.
So the deck is pretty powerful. I
It's still
didn't.
pretty
I
strong.
wasn't super sure how strong it was, but yeah.
I had bounce in my hand, but I thought I had another turn to at least try to hit some more lands.
Yep.
Have some mana up to do stuff, but that didn't matter.
That geyser
So,
did
so the rest of my
much
hand,
work.
the rest of my hand is land, Belwer Stone.
And see, Hip, I told you I put lands in the deck.
You did.
But yes, you can see by the Eldrazi Devastator and the Maelstrom Colossus where the direction of the deck is going.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like this deck is competitive viable now. So I will switch over to a less powerful deck.
Quite fair. Thank you, dear.
You play it whatever you want, Stein.
Yeah.
You're going.
This
you're
is
gonna
also
be without
yeah.
play.
Exactly. You do you, bae.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't sure how powerful it actually. I feel like it was going to be at least high powered level, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be like devastating like this.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I will switch to a different deck.
All right.
Okay, so there's 35 lands in the deck.
Okay, so I did
I could
do right.
play something else.
It is
but-
whatever y'all fancy.
I think I might just run it back here.
Run it back, run it back. I'm gonna swap out for Murmuring Mystic this time around. Because Gandalf was not my friend that game.
Actually, it is kind of hard to shuffle these. I think I'm going to switch. I should sleeve these because it will just make the shuffling a lot easier.
Power shuffle it.
I want to do it. I can't do it. If I was a younger me, I'd be bridging them to all hell, giving no hex.
Yep.
you know,
If I
let's-
bend
let's-
them, they're going to be all bent.
Let's
They're
make the
gonna
second game a
shuffle
little silly.
Another serialized card scoop? Jeez. Someone has money.
It's pennies to power. So you
Yep.
got to spend your pennies somewhere. You're saving all this money on buying cheap commons.
Yeah, you gotta put the power somewhere.
You didn't know about that Tempest serialized
Oh.
limited print they had?
Nah, I was too young for that set.
Oh,
Completely past my mind. When did Tempest come out?
In the year 5, I
03?
think.
I think it
Think
was
03?
early thousands. Tempest MTG release. 97.
Thanks, I think.
I was 4. I was indeed a bit. It was their 12th Magic expansion and released in October of 97 as the first part of the Tempest block.
yeah. You guys didn't know that they were originally trying serialized cards out there back in '97. It was new technology didn't really take off yet.
Yeah, it was like a secret thing, but like, they were like no one really cared about it. Like, oh, I don't care about the serialized stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want one single card. I want more common based cards. All right, I'm gonna randomize it 4 times.
Chris.
Yeah, what's up?
Chris, what's your thoughts on Raptor Hatchling?
I like it. I've always liked that deck. I've told it to other people too.
Okay.
Did we lose Stein?
No, he's
No,
taking-
I'm just setting my OBS back up with the new deck.
All right. And I have lands in my hand. I can play.
Hey, which number does that leeching licit have on it anyway?
This has number 14.
Is that real? The sticker?
No. Yeah, it's a sticker.
But they're done so well.
Yeah, it does look lit.
It honestly makes me want to do all my commanders like that, just for shigs and gigs.
Where did they go? They haven't moved it now. Here we go. So it's a guy named Max Makes Magic, and
Wonder how many people
Hmm.
are like buying those stickers and just slapping them on cards and trying to sell them on like eBay or something.
I'm
Probably
sure
a
there's
lot.
some scummy people doing stuff like
Yeah.
that. I am
Yeah, I'm
just
sure a
using.
lot of people see that and they're just like, "Oh my god, I just had a great idea." And like people out there doing that all the time.
My other friend who picked up a set of these literally is just like, I just use it for my my CEDH deck, so I know I have a perfect 100.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to look right now. What is it? Max Makes Magic. What do we got here?
Max Makes Magic. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a Kickstarter. I think he's doing some more soon.
Raptor.
Ooh. Who's Lotto Carnage? Is he on the Sanctuary or anything?
He's in there a lot. He's not. Yeah, he plays. He like basically jumps into the chat all the time. He's been on the channel a couple times.
Yeah, I'm saying, has he been? I don't remember his name. I've never seen him, or if he's on like any of the Discord servers or anything.
I think he's in a couple of them. Let's see.
All right, Sign, ready to deal with Bad Larry?
Yeah,
That's what this is. It's just Bad Larry.
Bad Larry.
you ready to? You ready to deal with secret Gruul Raptors? It's a mono red deck, but when you create the Raptors, they're green Raptors. Even though the whole deck is red.
So what's funny is at Pittsburgh
green.
SCG, I played a game with Liam, one of my friends from college, and this other guy, and my friend from college had the Colossal Dreadmaw as his EDH deck. 'Cause every game, it was like this weird thing where we had to sign him for events, and so the first game had to be an EDH game. So, he played with the Colossal Dreadmaw, and then Liam's like, "Here, let's play a PDH game. Here's Raptor Hatchling." He flipped to the deck. He's like, "I see what the deck wants to do." He's like, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, but okay.
I would say Raptor Hatchling is less scary Kadira.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. It was, and I gave the other guy my Nazgul list, and he just flipped through, and he's like, "This is the dumbest pile of cardboard I've ever seen. I'm super excited to try it."
And I looked into it. Lotto's on the Comic Connosaurus and the Possibility Storm. That's the one he's on.
Okay.
Alright, so we got Bleaching Listen. Alright, so I'm good with my opening hand, so you are good whenever you fancy.
Me too.
I'm good.
Yeah. Also, Chris, when you get a moment, can you set your life total in your
just
commander?
noticed that, actually.
You're also no longer Monarch.
Touche. Go up to 30, and you got that removed. Beautiful. All right, sweet.
All good?
Yep,
Gucci.
I'm good.
All right.
And I gotta say, also, Hip influenced me since he's playing Displaced Dinosaurs.
Hip, go ahead.
I do like dinosaurs.
Land, go.
Land, go. All right, I'm gonna untap and upkeep and draw, and then I'm gonna get this Hidden Nursery tapped, and I'll pass my turn.
I will draw. I will do a island, and I will pass the turn.
I didn't mean to do next turn, but that's fine enough because next turn. I will play a mountain. And I will tap and cycle this Forgotten Cave.
Ooh.
Yes.
Forgot about that one. LOL.
Alright. Draw. We're gonna go Swamp. Licit. And then pass.
Serialized list.
Also,
Make sure you say it right.
Oh yeah. Serialized number 14 of 100 leeching listed from the 1997 Magic the Gathering Tempest expansion.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I am going to play a forest and tap 2. And I'm going to play a Thought Vessel. And I'm going to tap the Thought Vessel. I'm going to play Expedition Map. And I was going to do something else, but unfortunately I drew a card that makes it impossible, so I'm just going to pass.
Alright, draw. We'll do Ash Barrens, tap 2. We're an Ornithopter of Paradise. And Hip, you're a little blurry.
Yeah.
So I am.
Pass turn after that, though.
I think it's because my webcam genuinely believes that the Llanowar elves on my playmat is a face, like a human face. And
It could very well.
it just freaks out sometimes on account of the face. Is that better?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna tap 1 and play this Faithless Looting. So I'll draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards.
Oh, where's infinite tokens? This is about to just be a big infinite token game.
Yep.
I just realized we're all monocolored and there's no white player at the table.
Oh, that's really neat.
Brownie's in shambles right now. Brownie's just crying somewhere.
Yeah.
Crying on Twitter. Yelling for shame intermittently at his computer.
With 2 cards, I'm gonna discard. I'm gonna do that. I'll do that. So I'm gonna discard this Yamabashi Storm and this Cultist Staff. And I will play this tap land and pass turn.
Alrighty.
Oh, the dog walks in with freaking ramen in its mouth. Where the hell did you get ramen?
Why ask so many questions?
Like, bro, where did you find ramen?
Don't worry about it. don't worry about it.
Such a dumbass.
It's a doodle. You don't ask questions.
I know, it's the it's the honest truth. Go ahead, Willow. Go ahead, eat your ramen. I don't care.
Let's.
Oh Lord, it's so hysterical.
It feels so weird, but I'm gonna go ahead and poke.
We're poking
for
with
one.
it.
Yeah, because I
For
got something
one?
else to do with this. Yeah, for 1.
I'll take my 1.
In 3 games, this is the first time Leeching Licit has gone into the combat zone. But it's fine, because second main, I'm going to cast Artifact Possession on your Ornithopter.
Oh, you are
Paradise.
but and I was contemplating not playing that too. Well, nah.
Now, Chris, I can't remember. She's a golden doodle, right?
Yeah. So I have a bigger golden doodle and I have a mini golden doodle.
So many golden doodles.
Oh, pass turn after that.
And then I have a
With golden
50-pound
doodles
corgi.
in their mouth. So ramen is kind of like, golden noodles.
I just don't know where it came from. Like, literally, like...
Right. You're just going to go into the kitchen and find a wrapper of a ramen packet?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, my partner, she had ramen for dinner. I know where the container is of, like, the bowls she used. But it's like, did she not use an entire packet of ramen and just leave the half a packet?
Yeah, she used double packets.
That's
and
my
just had to figure out.
Yeah. Too dang funny.
I just played Oasis, which is a land that doesn't tap for mana, but it does tap to prevent 1 damage to any creature. And then I'm going to cast Land Grant by revealing all the cards in my hand, which are Cathar's Shield, Scale the Heights, Llanowar Visionary, and Kadama's Reach. And then I'm going to tap this forest and hidden nursery and also thought vessel, and I'm going to cast Kadama's reach. I'll get a
Do both
forest
of them
on
at the
the
same time?
left.
Yeah, just do save time style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forest in the hand. I'm sorry. Yeah, forest. And we're just gonna go get a bunch of forests, and that's gonna be my turn.
All right, I am not gonna worry about my ornithopter right now.
You sure?
You can untap it.
Yeah. You can use it. You just take 2 damage.
No. I've got that's wise. That is a 2 damage.
Well,
Tap
actually,
to
my hand up.
Belwar
Any-
Stone. Yeah, type that in. 'Cause it's a different art. And then I'll tap 2 for a prismatic lens.
All this
And
ramp.
notably, I believe I'm getting Gingerbread Cabin from Land Grant into my hand, which is a forest. Makes a food token if I have 3 or more other forests when it hits the battlefield.
Yeah. And I'm passing the turn after that, Stein. You're good to go. I'm gonna take 2 damage a lot of times.
I'll play land for turn.
Listen, to quote Liam, these listens, they do something to you.
See, the one that I love to play that makes no sense is hominids and cephalids. I'm obsessed with those for no reason.
Play this Prodigal Pyromancer.
I wonder what you'll use that
And
for.
I don't know. I don't know what that's for. After that, I will pass turn.
Alrighty. Untap. Draw. Let's go. Womp. Let's go ahead and read some bones.
Them bones, them bones, them bones.
Click on the right thing to lose life and not your stream, Chris, so I can, follow chat. Scry 1, Scry 2. I think I'm okay out of those.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I keep backing over to the chat, see what's going on now. Y'all play something. I want to click it on the screen. I'm like, nope, got to go to the other one.
Yep.
6, 7 cards in hand. Perfect. And then I will pass turn after that.
All right, I'm gonna untap and draw this card. Okay. I'm gonna tap 3. I will play Scale the Heights. I'll put a +1/+1 counter on Chris's Ornithopter. I'm gonna gain 2 life.
Oh.
And I can play an additional land this turn, and then I'm gonna draw a card. I will play a forest.
Getting swollen paradise.
This is my first land. Oh yeah. I'm gonna play a gingerbread cabin, which will enter untapped because I have 3 or more other forests. I'll get a food token that I'll grab in a second. And I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3 and play Llanowar Visionary and draw a card. And then I'm gonna go find a food token. But that is me.
Untap and draw. I will do a T Expanse land for turn. I will tap 2 and 3 for a Pristine Talisman. I will tap 2, gaining 1 life off of this to play a Silver Mirror. And I will not tap, and I will swing at Scoob for 1.
Oh, you're tapping it to attack, so
Yeah,
you'll
you're
still
so
take
you still
damage.
take 2.
But I'm not mana wise. I know. I'll crack the T expanse and go get a. I was gonna say swamp, an island, and I'm gonna pass after that.
End of your turn, Chris.
Yep.
Activate Listen. Put it on the
Yep.
Pyromancer.
Really?
I mean, Chris is taking damage. You're the only one with the creature in play.
Hip has a creature in play. He
That's
has
true.
2 creatures in play.
Yeah,
He has one in
technically.
play.
I have
Yeah,
Llanowar
he
Visionary.
does have a Visionary in play. That's fair.
And
Well,
Mike,
I will untap, take my 1 damage.
boop.
It's bad Larry coming for you. It's Larry's annoying little brother.
Did you take
Land
the
for
one?
turn?
Did you take the one?
Yes. I will tap 2 to play this Vanguard Shield. I will tap 2 to play this Fire Slinger. I will pass turn.
Alrighty.
Ironically,
untap.
spell table thinks that's a plane. So there's Brownie's planes.
Thank
Go ahead.
goodness.
Draw a card. Swamp. See, fine. It's all about, this deck is all about being fair and fun. Which is why for 2, I'm gonna go ahead and play Trespasser's Curse on Hip.
That's the right target, though.
Reading what that card does. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, it loses a life and you gain a life. That's fine.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and pay 3 and play Vampire Spawn. Everyone loses 2 and I gain 2.
Question. Okay. So you played that on Hip. His
Yes.
artifacts, when they enter the battlefield, become dinosaurs. So I don't think that would trigger that. Is
I
that
think that
correct?
it does, to my knowledge, because it's making them into a creature at the enter, and because he's not the active player, I think that Scoob's allowed to stack it that way. Like it becomes a creature,
know.
then
Hey, listen. I'm happy for Stein to be proven correct. But I think you're right.
Yeah, because display says it enters as a creature, and then Trespasser looks to also see as something entering. So
Well, it says it doesn't
Yeah.
enter. It says once the the artifact enters the battlefield, it becomes a dinosaur.
yeah. So
Well,
it's mainly,
it says as it enters under my control, it becomes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just worded.
it's
in a
yeah,
way,
it's
I'm
an
not
odd
sure.
word. I'm asking the rules
Yeah.
chat, see what it says.
I mean, the more smart thing would have been to put on use sign, but this is just fun magic.
Oh, even me, I'm making birds.
Yeah, either one. But your Ornithopter's already getting hit. Stein's taking a little bit. I figured let's spread the love around.
I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah.
The rules.
The
on that
legality.
kind of,
Yeah,
that's all it
Order
is.
of operations.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
True.
read displaced as when it enters, it becomes a 7/7, so it's entering as a 7/7,
Yeah.
and then
It says
Trespasser's
as it
Curse.
enters, so yeah, it's like it's entering
Yeah. Nate
It's-
Dogg
and
says
becoming it simultaneously, I think.
it enters as a creature, so the curse will trigger.
Yeah.
And Nate Dogg knows a lot of stuff, so I know that he's right.
Is that it for your turn, Scoob?
Yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
Okay, I'm gonna untap. Draw this card. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna cast Displaced Dinosaurs. You have a foil, Chris?
I do not have a foil.
Okay, so I'm good then.
I
And
only have
then
one copy, and that's in my PEDH deck. That it's
I'm gonna
not
play
right here.
Cathar Shield, which is gonna enter as a 7/7, and now I'm gonna lose a life, and Scoob will gain a life. I'm gonna play Ornithopter, which will enter as a 7/7 dinosaur, and I will lose a life, and Scoob will gain a life. And then I will pass my turn.
Hey, so that's good.
Okay, so all right, I just read some stuff on here, like how they worded it a specific way. So like even when Displacer Dinosaur is gone, they still those artifacts are still
Yeah.
the
Still
7/7
dinos.
dinosaurs.
Still 7/7s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 4 to cast my commander. I have 4 mana.
So the Kathos Shield is a 7/7 dino right now. Is that correct?
Cathar Shield and Ornithopter are both dinos, yeah. But the expedition map, Thought Vessel, the food, none of those are.
Do you have any different?
Is there some way we can like indicate them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make them tucked under displaced dinosaurs slightly.
Alright. Well, the thing is, I'm paying 2, and I'm playing Snap on your displaced dino right now.
So bounce it to my hand.
Bounce to your hand, yeah, and then I untap.
Okay.
Then take your 2, Chris.
And I will.
I
2.
will put a green die on each of them,
And I will make a bird.
so that we know that
I'll
they're
do that in a
dinos.
second. 3. I'm going to exile 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay. Tap 3 for an honored heirloom. And I will then pass my turn. While I doodle a bird.
I will untap. Oh, actually, on your instep, I will Prodig. I'm going to tap the Prodigal Pyromancer to do 1 damage to what? What do I want to do it to?
I got a bird. You can poke the bird if you wanna.
No, I think I'm just going to get Scoob down to starting life total.
That's fair.
And I will take my 1 from Lame Larry.
The value. It's just it doesn't stop.
Land for turn. Okay. I will tap 1, 2, Raptor. And then I'll tap 1, 2, 3 to put the shield on the Raptor. Make it into a 1/4. One, 4. Okay. With that, I think I will just pass turn.
Alrighty. Untap. Draw to a swamp.
This is the card from the Princess Bride's Secret Lair. Hit the screen.
It's very hard to see. There we go. Okay.
That was the secret card they gave. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Let's go 3, 4 for an ill-gotten inheritance.
Kind of want that Jurassic Park secret lair. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
In foil, so cool.
I ordered 2 copies of the Through the Wormhole.
I'm considering getting that one as well.
You're getting it
Well,
through
it
a
starts
worm.
shipping out. It starts shipping out tomorrow. So
Through a wormhole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
through
Play
a
a
wormhole.
delivery system for your secret lair.
It looks so clean.
But yeah, Danny Pendergast's art is so good.
Look at this Yoa.
No,
Yeah, like that
past
thought
turn after
vessel
that.
is
Nice.
like killing me because
So
how beautiful it is.
So foily.
Oh yeah, hip.
Zoe
Also,
boy.
Oh, you sleeved yours? See, that's just like.
Yeah, but Scoob's got a serialized
Man,
version, so it's
bro.
I
really
got
nice.
serialized one.
No
Yeah,
comparison.
serialized
Yeah,
one.
I'm a
and
past
you
turn
Like a
after
sleeved
that.
legit
it.
one, like a jit
Sleeving it
serialized.
is
No, it's
like-
not legit serialized. No. I don't think they made legit serialized, did they?
No, not unless it's like
I don't remember.
a bajillion-dollar card.
Unless I haven't seen any serialized of the pizza roll come around.
Pizza roll.
Yeah, it's Zoe boy the pizza boy.
Where did that come from? That started from this Conan the Pizza Boy.
That was me. Because the original art, when it got boiled, I built him, and I basically went, oh, it basically you play against this. It's good. You're just every turn, every opponent's gonna go, making a decision like how you bit into a pizza roll too fast, like his face is doing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wait. Scoop, did you complete your turn already?
I did complete my turn. Yeah.
I'm gonna untap. All right.
What did you do?
I played Ill-Gotten Inheritance.
What does that one do again?
His upkeep,
that's
you all
the-
take 1, he gains 1.
And then for 6, I can make it where everyone takes 4 and I gain 4.
Which I used that in limited when it was in this at pre-release, and that did work. At one point, I had 2 in the field, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna take 2 every single turn. Plus the arcane signet from the wormhole one, like Danny Pendergast, like it's just so beautiful. Like the depth of color that they use, like.
Well, it's crazy though that she's done now 2 secret layer arcane signets.
Well,
I'm gonna tap 4.
it's
I'm gonna
so amazing.
Ranger's Path, and I'm also gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna crack this expedition map.
2 birds, 1 stone. Yep.
And that is gonna be my turn. I'm gonna put 2 forests tapped onto the battlefield, and I'm gonna put Darksteel Citadel in my hand.
I want to get the Dr. Ian Malcolm just to build Tassiger, just so I can play that as my commander. And like just fill the whole deck with like objectively sexy things. Draw up a turn. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -2. I will take 2 again. Why not just take it all? Exile these 2 to play a T Cruise. I will make the bird in a second, drawing 3. I will.
Yeah, I had considered also getting the gift wrapped one too, but like the value's not there.
No, that one's not there. I'm gonna play Inherited Envelope. The ring will tempt me. My commander will become the pseudo legendary. Like the Mycosynth Wave, I kind of consider just for like Mycosynth itself, the Wellspring.
It's also gonna be a cheap. That's gonna be a cheap card to get second hand.
And that's what I was thinking. Is like I can literally just spend like a couple of bucks to get that second hand. I don't expect that to have anything crazy. The Jurassic World, I kind of expect to have a strong post value. Same with the Dr. Ian, just because it's Jurassic World. The Snowlands, I'm obsessed with the Snowlands. I am so peeved that they only have, as usual, just the 1 Snowland else. Because I would love to make that as like the lands I use for my Sithis deck. Just because they're just amazingly gorgeous.
If
they're
they
really
did,
nice art.
if they did secret layers that had like 100 of each land, which would obviously be way more than anyone would need, But even like 50, even like
I think that they did
40
I
of
think they
each.
did 30 of each land for $100.
No. Yeah,
Well, they
like
did
people would
the
buy that
astrology lands.
immediately.
Well, the astrology lands, when you bought a pack, it's 5 of the same land.
Correct. So I remember that. So that they
That's
can
a
do
little
the
bit-
5. So, you're good to go, Stein.
Yep.
So listen, that they can't. They obviously they can do whatever they want. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
On your end step, I'm going to tap the Pyromancer to do 1 damage to the hatchling. And I will tap
one
the
damage.
Fire Slinger to do
Oh,
1
wait.
damage to the hatchling and 1 to myself.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna tap my Oasis and prevent 1 damage to your hatchling.
I still take the 1 damage. So I only create 1 dino.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll begin my turn.
Right. So this bird, because it went on a cruise, it's now sitting in the water drinking a martini.
Sweet.
I will tap 1, 2, and play a Fire Whip, targeting the hatchling.
You take your 1 damage in your upkeep, Stein. I know there's a lot of
Oh,
damage going
Yeah.
on elsewhere, so I just want to make sure.
there you go.
All right.
Yep, there we go. So now the hatchling can whip itself.
Whip it.
Whip it good.
Da-na-na-na.
2023. That's fine. Let the hatchling live its best life.
Yeah.
I will tap 1, 2, and play this Power of Fire on this other dinosaur. Since Hip has got that stop prevention, I'm gonna go ahead and tap this Pyromancer to do 1 damage to the hatchling. I'm gonna tap this Fire Slinger to do 1 damage to the hatchling. I'm gonna tap the hatchling to do 1 damage to itself. I will pass turn after.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Everyone take a damage. I gain a life.
In response to you moving to your upkeep, I'm gonna tap this dino to do 1 damage to the hatchling.
Just spewing out
Are you gonna
dinosaurs.
tap like any of your dinosaurs to do this, or what's going on?
This dinosaur has an aura on it that allows it to tap to do 1 damage to any target. The raptor
itself.
hatchling has a aura also that can do 1 damage to itself.
So your entire deck is all things that ping
Something.
Your-
Yeah.
hatchling, basically. Yeah.
Yep.
So
This is a list
somebody,
that my buddy put
somebody kill
together
Stein
about 2 years ago.
All right. I'm
It
starting
only-
to think
my commander
that-
only costs 4 to cast, so I just recast it the next turn.
and we'll have to kill it again.
Stein, you're starting to seem like a problem again, and I don't know how I feel about that. So,
But remember, I'm creating 3 3s, not 7 7s.
that's true.
Yeah, but
That is
you've got a
true.
lot more 3/3s than 7/7s that I have.
Hmm.
And you're making them much more quickly. I have 2 7/7s. You got like 5 3/3s.
It's just math. It's fine.
It's just math. You know what? Because I got
It's
stuff.
only one. It's only 1 more damage. It's only
Yeah.
1 more damage than your 2.
Across
Yeah.
an extra 3 bodies. That's relevant.
Actually, I got stuff. No, Chris, you're not. I guess you did use the ornithopter.
I'm just playing birds, so like you can do you.
You are playing birds.
Just burden it up.
Chris, who do you want me to target? Hip or Stein? I'm
With
gonna
what?
make this your choice. You don't get to know what. Just tell me which one you want me to
Oh,
target.
okay. I'm gonna roll a die.
This is just fun kitchen table
Also,
magic.
one thing, one note to keep track of is Hip has more life than me.
Correct.
True.
So,
And less creatures and dinos.
so we'll do
and
this. If the die hits 8 or higher, it's gonna be Hip. If it's 1 to 7, it'll be Stein.
That seems good.
Is it a D20?
It's a D20. Because it's 7, so it has to be greater than 7. Get it? It is a 9.
All right.
That is exactly my luck. What do you got?
Hip. I'm gonna go and cast Stab Wound on your Ornithopter.
Just dead?
No, it gets -2, and then at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 2 life.
Okay.
And then I will pass turn after that.
Yeah, basically we have one deck that is slowly whittling the creatures down, and then we have one deck that keeps poking itself.
I am going to untap and lose 2 life, and then I'm going to draw this card. I'm going to attempt to...
No, you said it's not on Stein, it's on Hip, right?
It's on Hip, yeah.
Yeah.
I just...
I'm going to attempt to pay 7 for displaced dinosaurs.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to play a Darksteel Citadel as my land for turn.
Then
That is a good land return.
lose
2.
2 life then, yeah.
1 life for each. I'm going to tap
22.
this. And I'm going to play Darksteel Axe and lose another life. And I'm going to tap this Llanowar Visionary. And I'm going to play a Relic of Progenitus, and I'm going to lose a life. How many blockers you got untapped right now, Stein?
4.
4.
You're at the phase where a wall's not a bad idea, you know?
But I like how you point out that I created 4 3/3s. And
Yeah, and then you made 3 7/7s,
4
2
7. Yeah, no, 4. Yeah, it has 4 7/7s there.
2 indestructible.
I'm going to go to combat and swing 5 in the air at Stein.
I guess I'll be taking 5 in the air.
And then I'm going to pass my turn.
Alright. Untap everything. I didn't gain the 1 life. That's my bad.
I don't really put counters on stuff in this deck, so I'm just going to put green things
Birthday Escape.
on the things that are
Draw a
dinos.
card. Ring tempts me, so I'm at level 2 for the ring. So when I attack with the Murmuring Mystic, I will draw a card and then discard a card. That's another bird. And I will draw. I will tap 5, gaining a life with a 21. Casting Stone Thornsguard, which is probably going to open the door for me getting smacked in the face a little bit. And I will pass the turn as I make my bird.
And you get to draw for Monarch.
And I draw for the mana. Okay.
I'll begin my turn. I'll take 1 damage from Scoob.
Those Discord sounds are resonating in my dome.
If you've gotten very scary over there.
No, I haven't.
Nothing.
I'm your friend. We both have dinosaurs. We must be friends.
Yeah, but one dinosaur doesn't like the other dinosaurs according to the movie, so.
But green and red makes gruel.
But it's giant T-Rex versus like the little raptors that like ate the girl in the second movie, so you know it balances out.
I'm gonna tap 2 and
Buddy,
play
wow.
this Volshok Morningstar. Question is, do I want to equip it on the raptor?
It makes it bigger. I don't know. You can like take it more.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 and equip it to the raptor fetchling. Is now at 3/6.
Sounds like 5/3/3 is a turn cycle
Give or take,
or
yeah.
more. Probably give.
I think with that, I will just pass turn.
Alrighty. Untap. Upkeep. Everyone lose 1. I gain 1.
Boop.
Hey, Scoob, how many blockers you got over there?
I got 1 vampire spawn.
That's what I thought.
Let's go for a swamp. And then for 3 Bonder's Ornament.
Bonder's Ornament.
I will go ahead and pass turn after that.
Okay. How much life do I lose when I go to my upkeep?
You lose 2.
2 at the moment, yeah.
Ooh, that is so much. All right, I'm going to lose 2. I'll draw this card for turn. Okay. I'm going to tap 2. And I'm going to play a Nimble Right schematic. And that is going to be a 7/7 dinosaur. And it's
total.
entering the battlefield, making a 1/1 colorless construct artifact creature token, which will also make a. Will also be a 7/7. I don't have one of those, so the back of this blood fountain will be said construct token.
And you'll lose 2 life.
Yep.
And I'll lose a life on each of those. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to tap and sack this hidden nursery so I can discover 4. I hit a spider silk net. I will cast that spider silk net for free. Wow, what a deal. And I will lose a life. And it will be a dino. I think I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna swing a ornithopter in the air at. How much power do you have on board, Chris?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will just throw a bird in front of it. But you would kill a bird in the process, so.
I will send my ornithopter for 5 in the air over at Stein, because you are the scariest player to me right now.
You gotta be careful because Scoob's at 39, just so you know. And he
That
only has
is
the one
okay.
creature. Alright.
At that, at that
Does
2/3, it's just
I
medicine.
think I could take out Scoob in one
Scoob
turn
in
if
one
I
shot,
wanted
yeah.
to. But if I mess up,
So I'm taking.
then Stein's got
5.
me dead. Just 5.
Who's got an echoing truth?
And I'm gonna pass.
What
What does echoing truth do?
bounces stuff?
Yeah, it bounces all the same creature
Everything?
types.
Moment of truth.
Creature type.
Mm.
Oh, like creature, but like same creature. So like you could target the raptor and it would bounce all my raptors.
Hand.
You could target the bird and bounce all the birds.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Alright, and then make another bird.
Well, that seems like the most perfectly inconvenient card he could have for all of our decks at this table.
I'm okay. With
It wouldn't bounce your dinosaurs because they're all different type. They
Yeah, they're
all
all
have
different.
different
Yeah.
names.
Alright, and then I take 2 life from this. We're dying to Scoob, and Scoob just chilling with one creature. I'm going to untap and go.
You're the one with the monarch, Chris. I don't understand why I'm being brought up in this conversation. You're the one with card advantage and all sorts in a big board state.
It's true. That's not gonna do anything. Pay 1 for a witching well. Scry 2. I will top bottom. I will tap 4, gain 1 life, crack the witching well to draw 2 cards. Land per turn will be an island. Then tap 1 for this, lose the 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Peregrine Drake. Enters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap 2 and 3 for a third path Savant. And then tap 3 for Displace. To untap. So flicker my Drake and the Ornithopter. So it loses the thing off of that. These untap here. So let me push these on screen. Crack the egg, third pass.
This is starting to remind me of my Orvar deck. Except I just cloned the Peregrine Drake like 1,000,000 times.
Can't really do anything at that point. I will make a bird in a second. I will pass the turn after that, drawing for Monarch.
It looks like Murders at Halvok Manor is going to have serialized cards also.
Yeah, that's the direction that they're
inst-
going with.
On your end step, I'm going to tap the Pyromancer to hit the hatchling. No, I don't want to restart. I want to make a token.
And
I'm gonna
prevent
tap,
that 1 damage.
Fire Slinger. Well, I'll do the Fire Slinger to create a hatchling, take 1 damage. I will tap the hatchling itself to create another dino. I will tap this dino with Power of Fire to do 1 damage. I will tap this to shock the hatchling to make another dino. And I'll begin my turn. Land for turn.
Then you take your one at your upkeep.
Yeah, I gotta do that too. Sorry.
Okay.
Are you just gonna keep continually drain me slowly with that ornithopter?
Not if you don't send those 3/3s at me.
I haven't been sending them at you.
Yeah, he's been doing pretty well thus far. So I think at
That's
least
true.
a turn of immunity right now is pretty solid, and then just
I'll leave
everyone
you
swing
alone.
over at Scoop.
I'll reiterate. I'll leave you alone. Turn. Cycle.
Bruce, can I poke you for 3 so I can get Monarch?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna go to combat and poke you for 3
Yeah, I'll take 3.
and get Monarch. With that, I will go to my instep, draw for Monarch, and pass turn.
End of your turn. I'm gonna go ahead and draw off the bonders.
Yep.
Okay, untap. Draw. Upkeep. Everyone loses 1. I gain 1. Where is? You know what? Let's. Hip, I feel like you're coming after me next turn.
Nah.
Nah. Okay.
I'm just building a wall.
Just okay.
There's no good swings right now. Everyone has too much stuff. If I swing at anybody, I'm basically dead. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to swing at you, Scoop. But not right now. Doesn't make any sense.
That's fair. Chris, you flickered off my 1 enchantment, which really hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that.
I didn't realize it till I cast Displace. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so because of that atrocity can't go, unmentioned. So I'm gonna go and see if you have another flicker in your hand. I'm gonna play Lingering Death on
Alright.
your birds are keeping you alive, and I love that for you. So let's put it on your Guardian.
The unfortunate thing is I'm gonna pay 2.
Yeah.
And I'm going to Essence Scatter that.
Alrighty. Fair.
No, I'm not, because that's not a creature spell. I lied to you. I'm going to Dispersion Shield. Sorry, I lied to you.
Well, now we know you have in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well,
knowing the given information.
in that case, I'm going to go for another 2 black. Since, once again, I still have nothing on my board with your name on it. I'm going to go ahead and attach a Bane Wasp's Affliction then to your Throne Guard.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, it's going to be 5.
Yeah. And then I will pass turn after that.
All right.
You're
as you
not
move
gonna
your-
follow it up with a Doom Blade or something?
No, not in this deck. That's not an enchantment.
This is turn 10 we're on right now.
As you move to your end step, Scoob, I'm going to tap my Darksteel Citadel Dino and my Llanowar Visionary to sacrifice this food, and I'm going to gain 1, 2, 3 life. I'll go to my turn and untap, and I lose 2 now?
Yep.
Okay. Do it the upkeep. Try to remember that. Untap
No,
upkeep.
Chris, we are on turn 9. I accidentally earlier on my beginning turn, instead of drawing,
Okay.
I did
Alright.
next step. So we are on 9.
Yeah, okay. 'Cause I had 8 on my section. Okay, that makes sense more so. Thank you.
I'll tap 3. I'm going to play a Sky Scanner, which is a 7/7 dinosaur. Please do not take my descriptions of these magic cards during today's stream as canon because it most certainly is not normally a 7/7 dinosaur. Anyway, when it ETBs, I'm going to lose a life, Scoob will gain a life, and I will draw a card. I'm going to tap 2.
3 for a flying 7/7 that draws a card. Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Value.
It's okay. I'm going to play Revive the Shire. I'm going to return target permanent card from my graveyard to my hand and make a food token. I'm going to return Hidden Nursery to my hand.
Yeah, the Shire is so good in that.
So good. Get a food token. Food tokens are traditionally 7/7 dinosaurs.
Yep.
That
In
cause
this
you to lose
deck,
a life.
Yep.
I'll lose a life. And then I'm going to play this Hidden Nursery tapped. And I guess I will tap 2 now and play. Hold on. Steve. That's my turn.
Then you lose 1 and I gain 1 off Steve.
Also true.
I'll draw. Island is land for turn.
Also, real weird for you to play something hip and it not be a 7/7. It just feels out of place right now.
1, 2, 3.
It's
4,
okay.
5, 6,
There'll
7.
be more 7/7 dinos.
I'll tap 7 to draw 2 cards off the Savant. I will tap these 2 to Wizard Cycle Steep Through. I don't know what I have. That's not gonna work. Oh, okay, there's a bunch of wizards. It's gonna be a Salvager of Secrets. So I'm dead on the board. Should have done that at a different time. I will put this in my hand. That goes over there, and I will pass and hope not to die.
On your end step, I'm gonna tap this Prodigy Pyromancer to target the Raptor Hatchling.
I'm gonna prevent that 1 damage.
I will tap the Fire Slinger to do 1 damage to the Raptor Hatchling and 1 to myself. I will tap the Raptor Hatchling to allow it to whip itself and whip it good.
That was good. You better
And
say
tap
it.
this dinosaur to rip to ping the Raptor Hatchling. 3 more dinos. And I will begin my turn. I'm actually going to correct the turn count and actually manually untap the stuff.
Alright. It's an
But
army of dinos.
And draw.
And the fact that they're 3/3s is just absurd.
Land for turn.
Imagine if Thundering Spineback was a Selesnian dino, because then
Oh, that'd be cool.
I think is that white card that turns things into vehicles a common?
I
think
think
it
it's
is.
uncommon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it wouldn't matter then. There's got to be some kind of infinite combo you can do with Devoted Druid that's just mono green.
There's ways you could do it in Pauper. It's in my Peregrine Took deck. And Armed and Armored is uncommon.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you do Peregrine Took with you can get infinite mana if you do like I think it's a 4-card combo.
But then you can't sink it into Thundering Spineback because it would have to be your commander.
Well, you get infinite life and infinite draws. Or
I'm thinking
both.
about making infinite 3/3s with
Yeah.
Thunderwing Spyback. 3/3 Trampley Dinos.
I'm gonna move to combat.
Welcome to combat.
I'm gonna swing these 2 dinosaurs at Scooby.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay a black to unequip Listed to declare Listed as a blocker for one of them, and I'll let the other one come through.
Okay, so Listed will die.
Before damage,
So you get
I'm
more
gonna,
shenanigans.
I'm gonna reactivate Listed and put it back on the Pyromancer.
Okay, so you take 3 then.
It's
Yep.
listed. They always have shenanigans.
Well, actually, can I
But your
respond? Can I
dino has
respond to you,
trample,
Jack?
so wouldn't it trample over?
Yeah, it
even-
has trample.
Oh yeah,
yes.
it trampled. Yep.
So you
Can I
still
respond to you activating that?
Yeah, you can, because the
Yeah.
activation should be on the stack, so you can ping it.
I'm gonna ping it.
Listed down.
Since it's a tap ability, yeah.
So you're gonna take 3 additional damage.
Yep.
Yep, there you go. I will pass turn after that.
Alrighty. End of your turn. Draw off the ornament. See. Then draw for turn. Upkeep. Everyone lose 1. I gain 1.
Yep. Oop.
Swamp. Pay 4. Bring back the Listed. And then let's.
Oh, I forgot to drop a monarch.
Oh, yeah, yep.
That real quick.
You good.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna go ahead and let's just see how this plays out. Just because I'm curious. I'm gonna cast Tyrant's Choice.
Oh, damn it.
Mm.
And then I am going to go ahead and, for my vote, choose Torture.
Of course you are.
What is that one? Is that sacrificing a creature? Or...
It's sack a creature, or each opponent loses 4 life.
I'm sacrificing a
Yeah,
creature,
So death is sacrifice creature, or torture is everyone loses 4 life. All opponents lose 4 life.
Thank you, Stein. I am gonna choose death.
Yep, death.
Sack a creature.
Sacrifice creatures.
Alright.
I'll sacrifice creature.
I cannot take 4 life.
I'm gonna sacrifice Nimble Right Schematic, and when that happens, it will make a 1/1 7/7 thingy. I'll make a 7/7
you lose a life.
basically, and I'll lose a life.
And then for 2 more, I'm gonna go ahead and play Despondency on the Relic.
I have not seen that card in forever.
What relic?
Hip your relic. Your
My
7/7
relic
relic.
of Progenitus.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Gives it -2/-0. And then when it despondency is put into graveyard, it just goes back to my hand.
Oh, okay.
And I will pass turn after that.
All right, as you move to your end step, I'm not actually going to tap it because I don't really have room anymore, but I'm going to tap Darksteel Citadel and Llanowar Visionary. I'm going to sack this food token. I'm going to gain 3 life. Then I'll go to my turn and untap and lose 2 life at my upkeep, I believe it was. And untap, and I will draw this card. Play a Broker's Hideout. I will gain a life. I'll go get a land out of my deck. And I'll just sacrifice a Tribe Elder right now as well. So I'll get a couple of forests. Forest. Another forest.
What's when you get the second force? I saw the Steve getting sacrificed. What was the other thing?
Broker's Hideout.
Oh, yep, the hideouts. Yep.
And to sacrifice Sakura Tribe Elder at the end of Scooby's turn. But I didn't draw a land, so it didn't really matter anyway. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna sacrifice the hidden nursery I got back with Revive the Shire to discover 4 as a tranquil thicket. Return from the wilds.
Alright, not bad.
So I guess this will go on the bottom of my library in a random order, this tranquil thicket. And then
It better be random.
yeah, I tried my best. I'm gonna make a food token, and I will get a basic land as well. Food token is a 7/7. I will lose a life. And I'm gonna go get a forest. How much power do you have on board, Chris?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it dies, I lose 5. 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna just.
And how many blockers do you have?
Ones I would block with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would lose. It's 5 I lose, right? Scoop?
Yeah, it's whatever its toughness is.
That's what I thought, yeah.
So I mean, at a 7/7 coming at you, you know.
Yeah, so technically I only really want to block with 4. But I will remove an extra 2.
It's a net 2 though for you,
Yeah,
Chris.
exactly. So it still has some value.
What do you have, like 8 blockers untapped right now, total?
Total, I have, 8 blockers.
It's just weird trample, Chris. Don't worry about it.
Yep. What trample used to be, right?
Okay.
That's what they can name it.
All right, I'm gonna go to combat. And I'm gonna swing Ornithopter in the air. Stein, you don't have any flyers or reach, do you?
That's correct.
I'm gonna swing Ornithopter in the air at you, and I'm gonna swing
The team at me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So many.
7, 8, 9, 7 dinosaurs over
9.
at Chris.
Yeah. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This 3. 2 get through. Oh, you so are not cool. 2 gets through is 14 minus 5 be 19. I'm at 12.
Of course, you do this when my Pyromancer is tapped.
Yeah.
Also, I have Oasis up.
Still aside. Damn it. If I block that, if I block one more, it's -7, be at 12 exactly, so I'm dead. Yeah, I had the Drake combo in my hand, so
Mm,
no matter how I block, it's exact skis. Bye
Okay.
birdies.
Yeah,
my
I can't block the Ornithopter.
All right, it's
Okay.
you and
Yeah, 'cause if-
Scoob at 40 life.
second main phase, I'm gonna tap this forest, and I'll play Prying Blade, which will be a
you're now
7/7.
Monarch also too.
Yep. Good, you
Oh,
swallowed
word.
this time.
I will lose a life off the Prying Blade. I'll go to my end step and draw this card and pass the turn.
I did have this in my hand.
Ooh, okay. I love the hatchling deck. It's such a cool deck.
All right, untap.
Oh, and my next draw was another ping aura.
Dang. Orcish Aura Flam. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
I like the art.
Well, I'm gonna.
Can you do it?
Pay 4 to draw Bonders.
I have 84 power on board.
We need like an Aetherize style card.
I'm just gonna see how this plays out, but let's go ahead and I can't because I need to do that too. All right, pass turn.
Okay.
And then also take your one during my upkeep.
Oh, right.
Yep.
The problem with these types of decks is you run out of playmat space.
Yeah.
Okay. Draw a card. I'm gonna tap 2 and cast Nature's Lore.
You take your 2 from your stab wound.
Oh, right. Forest. Ah. Who's he got over there, Scoob?
I have 6 mana open, Leeching Listed, Ilgon Inheritance, and 2 cards in hand.
cards could be a boat. We don't know yet.
So you have Leeching Lizard. Do you have any other creatures to block with?
I do not have any other creatures to block with. No.
See what he's got. Throw like 2/3 of them at him. See what happens.
I feel like he might have Darkness in his hand. Oh, I guess I will go to combat. I'm going to swing 1, 2, or he might have that card that makes me lose life equal to the number of attacking creatures. Here, I'll swing. Let's do this. We'll do the Sky Scanner, and the Ornithopter, and we'll do Dark Steel Axe at you for a total of 21 damage.
19. Because your
Minus two,
Ornithopter has
minus
-2.
Oh, right. It has -2.
Yeah.
It's fine. 19 damage.
19.
And the foul tongue
Sure.
shit only is if it's where Scoob to attack, not you.
Oh, okay. Everything's in the air except for Dark Steel Axe, which is indestructible.
That's what he said in the chat.
Yep. That's fine. I'll go down to 23.
Go, I guess.
End of your turn. Let's throw the Lizard also on the Ornithopter with the stab wound to make life easy for me. And then I will go ahead and untap, upkeep, lose 1 and gain 1.
Probably go
Draw
down. Here we go.
storefront to gain a life and grab a swamp.
I think I probably should have just swung everything at him.
Then I'm gonna go ahead after I shuffle. Go ahead and Bonders it up. I will go ahead and pass turn there.
All right. At the end of your turn, I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to sacrifice the food dino and gain 3 life.
Sure.
I'll go to my upkeep, and how much am I going to lose here?
You're going to lose 3.
Okay. Draw a card. I will tap 3. I'm going to play Spider Silk Armor. So my creatures get +0/+1 and may block as though they had flying.
Yep.
Still just the 1 blocker.
Right now, yeah, I mean, my Lizard is on your Ornithopter, but yeah, I can pop off to become a blocker.
Okay. Let's go to combat.
Sure.
We'll do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dinos at you. So it's going to be Sky Scanner in the air. And then let's not swing my commander here. Let's do Dark Steel Axe. And we'll do Spider Silk Net and these Construct dinos. So it's going to be a total of 35. You have darkness?
I do not. You got the game.
Okay.
I have a swamp, a theater, and an insubordination.
All right. Well, GG's, guys. G's. And we just hit the midnight, so it worked out perfectly. It's 12:06. Hell yeah. Beautifuls. All right.
Stub.
So
Displaced
some
dinosaurs.
dinos. So some more dinos, some burbs, and licids. All right, so we're gonna go around the table, round it out. So we'll start with you, Scoob. Do a little shining out.
Yeah. I am Scooby Drew. You can find me at Scooby Drew 0, and my 2024 New Year's resolution is to build all the licids. So get ready to see more of this nonsense.
Do you have all the ATOGs yet?
I built all the ATOGs.
Okay.
The issue is that as I played them, I was like, oh, it's all just Voltron, one big swing, and then that's it. Like, the licids all do dumb stuff, but they all win in different ways. So
Yep.
it's a little more fun.
All right. Beautiful.
Lizards are cool.
All right, Hip, your turn.
I guess I'm feeling green today. Played some Hamza, played some Displaced Dinosaurs, lots of forests everywhere. Feels good. Feeling green. Feeling fresh and alive. Unlike the winter is making the foliage, but we drive forward.
Good.
And we make things into dinos.
All right, and Stein.
I'm Stein. Got playing some Zada was the first round, and Zada doing Zada things, even though it wasn't combat Zada.
Yeah, still did serious
And
work.
then Raptors hatchlings just not getting there because of displaced dinos being too scary over there. I'll post my link tree in chat so you can follow me, or also check out the artist group server from there, because artist groups are pretty cool.
All right. Hell yeah. So on that note, everyone, thank you very much for joining in, and I appreciate y'all quite a lot. We're going to raid over to Virtue because he's also a very good friend of mine. So make sure you say hi and we set you over there. But on that note, thank you very much, everyone. I hope you have a great evening and y'all be good. Peace.
Bye.
There you go.